Well, then I would name her Fair.
I feel like it's the big guy named behind you.
Where's that damn weasel?
I don't know. But I got a mirror and a dress out of that deal.
What the hell do you need a dress for?
Show yourself off to
Beauty's
yourself.
old clothes are
Is there going to be a cross-dressing minigame? Because I had enough of that in Final Fantasy.
Actually, the dress is the turning point, or at least one of the turning points in the plot.
Is Malcolm Gladwell in this one?
Alexander.
Alright, I gotta get some
Alexander.
stuff. You always gotta get stuff in an adventure game.
Wish I had more beer.
Yeah, I can fill out that dress, see? Let me call up a couple of my friends. There's some melons.
See that thing? The table thing.
There's a thing on the thing.
Can you ride one of those knights backwards through Canada?
Your Highness may as well spend her royal time contemplating
Point
something else.
something.
The lump of coal shall be sent to the Castle of the Crown under my name, and that's all there is to it.
Yeah.
No, it shan't.
Can't they just say that it's a joint gift?
If the coal is sent in your name, I shall royally decree a ban on all red on this isle.
You do, and I shall...
Blah, they won't both want coal, but they only have one piece of coal.
We can't get both their names on it?
Here, have more coal.
No, Christmas is ruined.
I found the two of you another lump of coal, so that you can stop fighting over the one you have.
Oh, let me see. A lump of coal. And what a beauty it is, too. Marvelous. Now we can stop fighting, sister. Your Highness can just keep the old lump of coal, and I'll take this new one.
Quite right. That settles everything.
As a token of our endless esteem and royal favor, please accept this magnificent and truly incredible spoiled egg.
Lump of coal.
Yeah.
Gave you rotten
Let
food,
me
huh?
see that lump of coal, Your Highness.
It is a beauty, isn't it?
Why, it's bigger than my lump of coal. Let me have it immediately.
You solved nothing!
My dead body, Your Highness. It's my lump of coal, and it is indeed larger and much grander. Just look at that sheen.
Are they still talking about coal?
I demand you exchange with me immediately.
Broke the damn fourth wall right there.
Alright, now it's time for the best sound effect in the entire game.
Alexander gives one of the baby's tears a bottle of milk. The other baby's tears seem to resent Alexander's gift for some reason.
But it turns out the first one is lactose intolerant.
Alexander collects some of the baby's tears in the old hunter's land.
There's a teacup over here.
Bottle on the table.
Alexander
That thing.
takes the teacup.
Drink me?
Yes.
Alexander picks up the bottle.
A drink from the bottle.
Already?
I'm not very impressed with those sound effects.
I don't care. Save me before if you want to. It's funny.
It is funny, but I just remember what to do about it.
I don't know.
What it's useful for.
Because I always take the long path.
Alright.
The little bottle contains some sort of potion and bears a label saying, "Drink me." That's rather forward of it.
Drink me.
What if I feed it to a
Drink me,
tomato?
Seymour!
Hey! Get that out of my face!
Alexander
Yeah,
decides
drink
to
me,
swallow
see?
the potion in the bottle labeled "Drink me" to see what
Car
happens.
V1.
Suddenly, His vision fades to black. His lungs become too heavy to breathe. His heartbeat slows.
It's Jägermeister.
What the hell? He's diabetes.
I think you just had some Natty Light.
Someone on the internet called you and asked you to do a video of
Then
King's Quest
beats
V.
no more.
That would be
You
my
barely pick up the microphone.
Suddenly, his heart takes a lurch, then beats strong.
Turns out his heart's a tomato. Yeah, I was beating your entire circulatory system, see?
His chest heaves like that of a newborn.
What a potion.
His vision clears, and Alexander feels fine.
What the hell?
Phew.
Two heads
For a minute
mixed
there, I
around
thought,
and wrapped-
what if someone else had seen me and thought, sounds?
What
Sounds.
sounds?
What did that potion do?
It killed you.
It removed the pizza.
Temporarily.
Pizza first.
It causes temporary death.
The little china teacup is made of fine porcelain. The teacup is empty.
I was violated while I was passed out.
There's
Zounds.
no reason to leave that lying about.
Zoink
in the
Scoob!
swamp.
Looks like I got my
Why would
prostate
Alexander
poked!
want to throw that at the stick in the swamp?
Zoinks! I lost my
Alexander
behind!
in trying to talk to that stick in the swamp.
Looks like somebody got a Scooby snack out of my rear end!
What do you think you're doing? You startled me. I was just getting some swamp ooze. Well, you certainly won't get it there! That's not swamp ooze! That's swamp muck!
He's right.
That's
you
my
know.
droppings!
But he could be a little nicer about telling you. He's not a very pleasant stick in the mud.
But
I asked you! Be quiet!
Oh, the trials of being a mere bump on a log.
Ugh.
There's no reason to leave. Bump on a log can't help Alexander out with that teacup. It's his brother that has access to the ooze.
Who are you?
I'm Bump on a Log, and that's my brother, Stick in the Mud. We've had this thing about each other ever since our childhood. Mom always liked me best.
She did not! That is absolutely not true!
He's a bit lazy, you see. He's got the only swamp ooze in the swamp right next to him. But do you think he'd move a finger to help you get some? Hardly. He'd try to brain you with it more than likely.
Is this situation called
The
often?
only thing that ever gets a workout, and that on yours truly.
Oh! Like you've moved at all in the last century! Like you're Mr. Physical Activity!
Just because I can't reach anything, he thinks he can throw gushy swamp matter.
I'm going aside. I gotta
Say
practice
whatever
my
he wants.
stabbing.
If only I could turn the tables on that heckler, he might learn some respect. But as you can see, I'm a mere bump on a log, and must be content with my lot.
Oh, shut up! You couldn't hit the broadside of a barn even if you had something to throw! Just shut up!
You see how he is?
I think it's time for Tomato's big scene.
I got a lawyer, you know! Yeah! There's kidnapping laws in this here kingdom! Where were you born? A barn? It's a pigsty back here! All this stuff you got! What do you want to carry all this trash around for?
Yeah, the heat's on. I gotta fly the coop.
Where were you born? A barn? It's a pigsty back here!
I was born in
There's
the
no
fucking
reason to
dirt!
leave.
I thought this might come in handy the next time your brother starts picking on you.
Aha! Finally, old Bump on the Log's not so defenseless, is he?
Hey! Hey! What are you doing there? Watch the pulp, would you?
Now, puppy, remember all I've given you? The only thing you've ever given me is mud. Take this.
No! Not into the swamp!
message. The tomato sleeps with the fishes.
I give up. Gee, sorry.
Look
Well,
at me, becoming
I guess
paste
it's
over
not
here.
very pleasant having things thrown at you. I'm sorry. You mean it? Really? Brother. Brother.
Stick in the mud and Bump on a Log, exhausted from the battle, immediately doze off into naps. Rotten Tomato, being equally lazy, decides to join them.
How are you finding your new surroundings, Rotten, Mr. Tomato?
Can't you see I'm snoozing? All right, you're done good. Now go play in the street or something. Yeah.
Yeah. See? Go away, kid. You bother me.
Alexander fills the teacup with the swamp ooze.
So a lot of the stuff I'm doing right now is part of a fetch quest to get components for your magic spells.
Oh, you mean like this entire game?
Yeah. So I've got the cup of swamp ooze. Wait, I'm not going to get that, so I shouldn't bother trying. That's not going to happen. Salt water. Where's the falling water come from?
It comes from the fountain.
Oh, crap, I gotta go back there.
An area of higher gravitational potential.
Yes.
You just dump that tomato in the swamp.
Alexander pulled...
Like it was nothing.
Alex...
Went Jimmy Hoffa on that tomato.
Diabetes, you pass out?
No, I'm good.
He's talking from the floor.
I'm just thinking really hard.
Thinking about, no!
The lamp is not ready for the fountain water.
What?
You have the tears in it.
I'm sitting on my chair backwards in her honor.
Alexander pours the contents
Are we gonna have a rap session?
vial into the hunter's lamp with the baby's tears. The vial
Tears are
now
salt water,
contains
not from the
sacred
sea.
fluid,
They're not the
disintegrates.
salt water, not.
I missed the
Alexander
tomato already.
fills the hunter's lamp
There you
to the brim with the fountain water.
I hope I dream about Dudley Do Right tonight. And then I wake up screaming, no!
No, 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 no!
Alright, who wants to see me break this game and make it totally unwinnable?
Haven't you done that already?
No, I'm gonna do it better. I can still win the game at this point. Just not in the best way.
Alexander pulls out his magic map.
Where did the no thing even come from?
I don't know.
I didn't catch
I
that.
don't know.
Alexander feels a strange
Someone
pulling
said one of the
sensation.
guards sound like Dudley Do Right at the by the cat. That's where it starts.
Alright.
That's because he did, Ashley!
Great God.
Don't you know all Canadians talk like this, eh?
Nowhere.
Now, do you
Perhaps he
excuse
was
me,
sent
I
by
have
the
some
spirit.
bacon I
I
have
see
to
no
eat.
boat. He is an intruder, no matter how he got here.
I have some
Rabbit.
hockey to watch.
I love hockey. I beat people up
Oh,
with sticks
damn.
all the time.
Look, I'll leave. It's no problem.
I don't even use reins for my horse. I just use 2 hockey sticks. That's not a problem.
Alexander is frozen at the
No, you got
spectacle
universal
before him.
health change.
Rolls
For saddle, I use a beaver.
bonfire. Some mystical ceremony is taking place. As to its purpose, Alexander has no clue.
We found a trespasser
Wake
on the
up.
beach,
Oh my god.
Uh-oh.
Good morning.
Druid. Now
How
what
was
has
your
Alexander
weekend, boss?
wandered into?
This must be the foreigner.
I had a good weekend. Why? Is something wrong with me?
Should come during our rain festival.
I'll have those remotes under your desk my shoes, son. Giddy up.
Wait!
Giddy up, horse.
I must rescue the princess! There's an ancient druid saying, a man who would save
Ancient
others
droid saying?
must first save himself.
Ooh, R2.
Alexander is pushed into the confining wicker cage.
Droid saying it goes beep beep beep.
Oh, can I make another Wicker Man joke?
Go nuts.
Yeah.
Or has that ship settled?
I say yes.
And the cage
I
is
say yes
swung
as well.
out over the bonfire.
Killing me will bring your honey back.
The bottom of the
Killing me
cage is
won't
getting
bring back your tomato
uncomfortably
patch,
hot.
see?
How do you get burned?
Mercifully,
How do you get burned?
Alexander passes from the cage before the first tongues of flame
Yeah,
ignite
basically
the
you were
fire.
talking to sheep, so they open up and stuff.
Oh, I did it wrong.
What?
You failed it. Failing it.
You need to cast the incantation before you go there.
Oh, lovely. Says.
Feeling hot and sweaty?
Looks like your goose is cooked, see? I need to just write down a list of 20 slang. Have I said the bee's knees yet? I gotta work that in.
Nope.
That's just the
Alexander
You also gotta work in Rube.
Hunter's lamp with the make rain spell incantation.
Clouds of thunder, shafts of light, come and sup with me tonight. Waters 3 have I for tea, brew a tempest now for me.
That's a really long participle.
Surprised you would remember that far back.
Participle.
Can the poetry,
The wind in
Shakespeare.
Alexander's hand gives a little perk. He hopes the spell works despite his makeshift teapot.
Alexander was in the majorettes.
Alexander
Alexander.
No, I shouldn't even bother. I can't win anyway.
Alexander feels a strange pulling sensation.
Whenever I have to tell my son about the birds and the bees, I'm going to use that line.
Yeah, so if you go get yourself in the magical trap and screw yourself over like that, then it'll set off the rain spell inside
A
your
group of serving women approach the castle.
your lamp. It'll start raining.
Whoa. Oh, serving
You
with
do gotta dress as a woman.
staff
Yeah.
is certainly busy today.
Hi, Gruff. Get a move on there, wenches. There's plenty of
Move.
work left to do before the wedding.
Yes, Sergeant Gruff.
Call them Gruff?
Sergeant Scrub for Gruff.
Users are losers.
Those serving wenches are
You can
always
come in
right.
as long as you don't do drugs. Are those dogs really, are those guards really dogs?
Yep.
Yep.
Taking his cue from the serving women he's seen enter the castle, Alexander decides to try a few alterations to make himself more acceptable to the guards.
Good God!
He ducks into the little hut to put on Beauty's clothes.
You could say he's in the doghouse.
Foolish. Alexander slips Beauty's old slave clothes on over his own. Imagine if Cosima saw him like this.
Tee-hee.
Well,
Gee.
here we go.
It's too bad you didn't wear one of those slave metal bikinis.
You there.
This junk
Girl,
might have pushed
you're
the
late.
bottom part.
Get a move on before the wazir sees you.
Yes.
Yes.
Is that the best girl voice
The
you
castle
can do?
guards lock the main entrance doors behind Alexander. From the open door comes the clatter of pots and pans, yelled instructions, and other busy kitchen noises.
Girl, don't just
Just
stand
imagine
there.
he looks like
There's a stack of
like the
silver
kids
almost
in
to
the
the
hall
ceiling.
when they
He
tried to
needs
be a
polishing for the
woman.
wedding. Get a move on.
Or Monty Python.
I can't afford to get caught up in that mess. I'd never find Cosima.
There's a penguin on the television! Oh.
This is compulsive saving territory.
Really?
Yeah.
You already ditched the disguise? I'm just getting kind of hot.
Is this a stealth mission?
Is locked.
It is. This will be a sneaking mission.
Decides to check out the door the way
Stealth is required.
No lunch is being served today. We're busy catering the wedding.
No soup for you.
The kitchen is no place to be today.
But I didn't get bread.
Alexander's walked right into a couple of guard dogs.
You heard it, you heard it, Alexander.
Bride or the groom's side?
Eat the burk, no!
Foreigner the Wazir warned us about. Grab him.
You're such an idiot.
You'll stay in here until we find out what the Wazir wants to do with you.
You had to be the bacon, with the bacon grease, and the bacon sandwich, bacon.
Noisily behind him.
Bacon hockey stick,
The sound of running footsteps echoes outside Alexander's cell.
Chicken and fries, not in the gravy.
What
What are you doing down here, shrew? We've already got him locked up. Go back to your post upstairs. The Wazir wanted to know what all the commotion was about. And I told him about the intruder. He told me to post extra guards on this one. Extra guards, huh? So be it.
Extra guard, bacon.
Just as Alexander realizes that he has no
idea
possible
what's
means
going
of
on.
escape, he
Alexander
hears the
played
sound
hockey.
of wedding music playing somewhere in the castle.
Confound this dungeon. I'll never be able to stop the wedding now.
Yeah, consort. Not so tough without your tomato buddy, are you? Yeah.
Hey, should you have had your ring when you're there?
Maybe. Could have screwed things up.
Whoa! Alexander runs right into a guard dog
Full
patrol.
run.
Tap the wall 3 times.
That noise.
Shouldn't the guards be busy trying to help each other?
You like spray
By
some
Cerebus collar, I'll be glad when this wedding is over. Faye, I'm getting mighty tired of this patrol. It's wearied me to the bone. I couldn't agree with you more, Wolf. Who'd have thought?
John Wayne!
I hear that, Pilgrim.
Something sticks in my craw about the whole thing. The
I don't get all the way to the old dress now.
Says she's half
I'm
mad
getting
with
tired of
grief
your
over her parents'
Canadian
death.
shenanigans,
I can
Pilgrim.
see
I'm gonna take my nose and stand right in your butt.
Well, that just sounds lovely.
Fresh air, I say, will do her a world of good.
Shut your
Well,
mouth
she
before
insisted
things
on the
get a
morning
little
period, and it's
rough.
up today. Thank the stars.
Thanks, Scoop.
Find that nightingale of hers. The Wazir says
Guys,
she's
I cut
been
him off.
fine and
Like we're being offered some Scooby snacks.
if I had an ounce of luck, I'd have found it weeks ago.
You wanna take those Scooby snacks,
would
eh?
cheer up the princess, but the reward the Wazir's offered for it would make me pretty happy too, doggone it.
Scooby snacks to them.
Oh, well, our luck will definitely be out if the Wazir catches us snapping our jaws at our post.
Tomatoes on the Scooby snack racket this town, I tell ya, yeah.
I'll keep my muzzle shut.
We own the whole east side.
Ever since the Scooby Snack prohibition. How many more voices could they possibly have?
Alexander
I don't
knows the
know,
guard's
Crackle.
footsteps pause for a moment, then start up again. They must have turned at the end of the hallway and be on their way back towards the stairs.
This is gonna be like Burt Reynolds or something. Mr. T.
Alexander, you gotta go to Jibba Jabba.
Hey, look, Wolf, there's a man back here.
Hello there.
Hey, look.
Nice paint.
Get him, Faye.
Well, now listen here. You're coming with me, Pilgrim.
Where you're going, there's
Don't
gonna
just
be
stand
no
there.
streets.
The only butt you're gonna have to sniff is your own, Pilgrim.
Come on.
Man, I hope Nicolas Cage is in this game so bad.
There's probably more guards.
I think I see Alexander.
I don't think they've done a
Here's the gun.
stereotypical Asian voice yet.
Alexander checks behind the portrait.
Be like an Arnold Schwarzenegger.
The curved marble wall. Alexander pulls the nail out of the wall and keeps it.
Alexander has a degree in interior design.
Now listen here, I'm a guard and I'm a dog. I'm a guard dog.
Hey, look, there's a man back here.
Yeah, click on the pillar.
Get him, Bay.
Oh, you click on it.
Good, Bay.
You click on what?
You gotta click the hand on the pillar so you hide against it.
Oh.
You gotta put your hand on the pillar, Pilgrim.
Here, I'm guarding this hallway.
Alexander takes a closer look at the portrait on the wall.
I would be guarding the hallway, but I'm just
Kindly smiles light up the faces of the couple in the painting.
I just came back from making another
Alexander.
movie.
What's that one he was just in?
Alexander can't do anything in the main
It was
hallway.
called Knowing. It was a big sci-fi thriller.
Alexander.
I paid to see that in the theater.
Why?
It was terrible.
Would you say?
Was it
No way.
ironically funny?
No, well, maybe.
I love pretty much every movie Nicolas Cage is in just because he's funny to listen to. I'm Ghost Rider.
Alexander.
I'm Ghost Rider.
The whole movie was worth it just to hear him say that because I couldn't stop laughing.
The whole movie
Like,
is 10 seconds long.
The guards pass the
seriously
pillar,
couldn't stop laughing.
and Alexander sighs in relief. Phew, they didn't see him.
And now your feature presentation. I'm
The
Ghost
guards
Rider.
turn around at the staircase and head back.
The end.
Well, looks like Alexander's hiding there behind the pillar.
Hey, look, Wolf. The king and
That's
queen's
it,
portrait
Wolf.
fell down.
Sorry.
I'm just trying to think of any
I
of the
was just
random
looking
voices
at
that could be in this game.
Get him, Bay.
I mean, why the fuck not?
What was that other
When was this?
movie guy?
When was this game made?
92, 3,
94?
So then why not do that to break off your presidency or kick off your presidency? Well, I gotta stay in the union, but I just really want to do King's Quest 6.
Alex?
I hear if I do this doctor for this game, I can be a talking dog.
The
I would
guards
love
pass
to be a
the pillar,
talking canine.
and Alexander sighs in relief. Phew, they
Hey,
didn't see
there's a guy behind pillar.
The guards turn around at the
Get to the
staircase and
pillar.
head back.
Get to the painting.
Get to the kibbles and bits.
Now she answer.
Phew, that was a close one.
Grab the painting.
No, you gotta get the nail behind the painting.
Alexander checks
No, I don't
behind.
know.